Alright guys, good morning. Today's video is going to be on mixed and improper fractions. An improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is a larger number than the denominator. So I gave you an example, 11 over 5 or 11 fifths as an example of an improper fraction, because normally our fraction is supposed to be the larger number, the denominator is supposed to be larger than the numerator. So let me draw this out and show you what it looks like. Okay, so far I've drawn out a bar of a bunch of fifths. So here's my first bar, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fifths. So this bar is 5 fifths. So that's one whole, right? So this numerator says I need to shade in 11. Well, if I draw one bar, I can only shade 5. So I need to draw a second bar. And now I can shade in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 10 fifths, which would be 2 wholes. So I need to use a third bar, and I draw 4 sections. Each are 1/5. And then I shade in one more. Okay? So what I have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fifths. And so when I look at this, what did I actually draw? I drew this right here is 1 whole. This right here is 1 whole, and this right here is just 1/5. So if you put it all together, you have 1 plus 1, which is 2, and 1/5. So to turn this mixed number to turn this improper fraction into a mixed fraction, I write it like this: 2 and 1/5. Okay, so now I have my mixed fraction, 2 and 1/5. And I got that by drawing it. So there's two options to turn your improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Your first option is to draw it out, and that's what I did here. Your second option is just to divide it. Remember, every single fraction is a division problem. So all this says is 11 divided by 5. So I can divide this out. 11 divided by 5. 5 can go into 1 0 times. 5 can go into 11 2 times. Gonna have to add my decimal point here. And 5 can go into 11 minus 10 is 1. And so I have a remainder of 1 here, right? So I can write this fraction as 2 wholes. That's my answer, 2 wholes. And then my remainder is my numerator. And it would be 1. And this would be my denominator, 5. Sorry, it's got a lot of arrows here. Let me try to fix that. That's one big ugly arrow, but there you go. So my remainder is the numerator, and my denominator is the divisor, the number that I'm dividing by. Okay, I added some color here so you could see that the 2 is the whole number. That's kind of your answer up here. The 5 is the divisor. That's the denominator, and your remainder is the numerator. So 2 and 1/5 is how you can get your improper to a mix by dividing. So now the next step is, how do you write a mixed number as a decimal? Okay, there's 3 steps here. So I want to do 2 and 1/5 into a decimal. So I write this as 2 and 1/5. So your first step is to write the whole number. So that would be 2. And then the word and means a decimal point. So you'd write 2 point, and then for the last step you want to convert your fraction into a decimal. So for 1/5, to turn that into a decimal, I got to set it equal to 100. And so I would say 5 times what is 100? That would be times 20. And then 1 times 20 is going to be 20. So I have 20 hundredths, and I write it just like that. So that would be 0.2, 20 hundredths, or it could be 2 tenths, same thing. So 2 and 1/5 would equal 2 and 20 hundredths. So 2.20. Okay? All right, so those are today's notes on mixed and improper fractions. We'll be practicing this tomorrow a little bit on iExcel. If you want to use the cards that I gave you today on the iPods, if you go to Edmodo, I made a post yesterday where it says Quizlet. If you click on the Quizlet here, you can practice the flashcards on your iPhone, on your Android, on your Windows phone, or on your computer, and it'll look like this. And it kind of gives you a little bit more different options than what you get when you're playing on the iPod. So when you get to this screen, you can do the flashcards. That's what we did today in class. You could do Learn. And for Learn, it kind of shows you the picture, and it would say, what fraction am I showing you in this picture? So that looks like 6 out of 10. So you write down your answer, and it'll say, yay, good job. And press any key to continue. Or you could do the speller, which isn't really what you would use for math. The test Or these two games right here, which are pretty good. I like Space Race. If you click Space Race here, you'll kind of get a little game out of playing the cards. And so the idea is to type in the answer before they disappear off the screen. Okay, let me demo the game here. So you have to write in what the fraction is before it flies by. That looks like 6/12, I think. 6/12. No, that was wrong. That was 60%. Okay, this one is, it's really hard. This one was 6/10. So if you get it wrong, they make you write the correct answer. 6/10. Okay, this one is 4 out of 6, so 4 over 6. Got it. This one is 2 out of 6. Got it. And so it goes like that. It's a pretty fun little game. Or you can just do the flashcards by clicking on the little cards part, and it'll take you back, and you can just do the flashcards like we did in class. If you click on the side here, audio, it'll read to you. You click shuffle, it'll shuffle the cards up. So 4/5 is 80%. My video, let me make sure my audio is working.
1 divided by 3.
So 1/3 is
33.3%.
33%.
2 divided by 6. 1 divided by 3 equals
Same as 33%. So that's a pretty cool app. Give that a try at home, or download it on your iPhone, iPad, whatever it is you use at home to practice doing those fractions. All right, thank you guys for watching.